What is going on, YouTube? I am out here in the rain at my bait hole trying to get me some bullheads for a little bit of flathead bait for this week. I already got a couple here. There were some other guys fishing here, so I wasn't recording. They left, so now let's see if we can't get some more. Sort of go over what I'm using here. Just a little 1/16 ounce pink jig, and what I'm using for bait is these Gulp Alive grubs here. They seem to be working pretty well. I brought some Slim Jims out in case these weren't going to work for me, but putting 2 or 3 of these on seems to be doing pretty darn good. It's slippery here today, so we got to be careful. But they're sort of out here in this main little deep pool. All I'm doing is pitching it out there. Let's see if we can't get one to eat here. I wasn't aware that this rain was going to start, or I would have started filming sooner. Really just need some catfish bait for the week. Get out and chase some flatties. I'll move over here, see if we don't fall in. A little bit better standing rock. There we go. Don't know how well you guys can hear me because we got this raging little dam here behind me. There's one. And you know, if you know, oh, he got off. If you know where I'm at, keep it a secret because bullhead spots are far and few between. So props to you if you can figure it out. If you can't, sorry, I'm not going to tell you. Get on the lake finder, find yourself a good spot that supposedly has some bullheads in it, and just start fishing. There's one. All I've been getting here today are these smaller ones, but they'll work. I'll show you here what I got in the cooler. Oh boy, now we got thunder. So I got a couple bigger ones in there. That's really what we're going for. I'm gonna stick this out here for a while longer. Hope this rain passes and I can get out that other camera. We'll see though. The skies are looking dark, but they're not looking too dark. We're already wet, so we might as well keep fishing. Just sort of letting it drift through. The water's really down compared to normal here. Normally I do a little bit better on crawlers, but I didn't have any today and I didn't feel like going out and buying any. The guys left with a pretty serious bucket of them. They said that they were going to make some Thai food, and supposedly they eat pretty well. Couldn't say I've ever had a bullhead, but I could imagine that they are a pain in the butt to clean. They had about a bucket full of these little guys here. But they will work for flathead bait. Yes, they will. They keep eating my grubs. I don't put them in the pan there. I'm sort of liking these little plastics better than normal worms because normally they're getting picked off here pretty good. These little plastics seem to stay on there better. But it's just something you got to do unless you're willing to pay $1 a piece for them, which I am not, or $2 a piece. It's because the state makes them so hard to sell. You got to have a $300 trapping license for him. Hooked up, that's exactly what we're looking for here. Some nice flathead candy. Oh, it's a wily little guy. Ideally they'd be just a hair bigger, but this seems to be the only size we're getting. So we're gonna take it. Throw them in the cooler. There you go, there's a decent one. It's almost one of my favorite parts of flathead fishing, besides catching big fish, is coming out here chasing around and getting these baits. I'll show you guys my tank setup when I get home. I actually haven't got it running yet for the year, but we'll get her going. I want to go back to trying one of these Slim Jims, but we'll see. These little plastic deals have been working pretty darn good. There we go, hooked up again. I slid down here to where those guys were standing, and the fishing is much better. There's a little bit more water here. There we go, hooked up again. This one feels a little bit nicer than the last couple. This is gonna, that's a good flathead candy right there. Holy smokes, she's raining now. Well, we are in it to win it at this point. Let me get my camera gear out of the rain here. Oh boy. It's not a glorious life, but don't know what I'd do without it. Alright, so we're going to try this Slim Jim again. I don't see why it wouldn't work. Just got a little hunk of a Slim Jim dangling on there on that little pink jig. We're going to give it a shot. that Slim Jim, I just can't quite seem to hook up with them. Well, I'm getting plenty of bites on the Slim Jim, just doesn't quite seem to be hooking up. I think we're gonna go back to the little waxy deals. Hooked up again. It's those little Gulp Alive spikes on that pink jig, man. It's money. Well, we got rained on, lost a couple jigs. We got a cooler full of bullies, and I'm hiking on out of here. I'll catch up with you guys at the truck, let you know what I got. Well, we made it back up here. Show you what I got here. We got quite a few bullies, some really good sized ones as well. Can go home, change the water out on these guys, put them on the bubbler, and hit the river tomorrow. Hope we can't hook a big flat.